Hi guys, Dan with Index Option Trading on November the 23rd after the market close. And we start out with a chart of SPX with a Bollinger Band to EMA. This is what I have placed here. And you see here what happened last time. SPX hit that band very hard and then a stair slide, it started sliding down in a stairway. And it just came down here, made a low here on 1116, bounced back a little bit to 1200 and started going down again here. And there is no reason why it cannot go and hit this 1170 here. I'll show you in a minute why it shouldn't, because that is where our 50-day moving average is sitting here right now. And I'm gonna go and put these things in here. Look at it. What happens here if this is gonna form it's forming a double bottom here, and 1170 is the most likely destination for it. It should hit there, bounce back. If it doesn't hold, if it starts breaking down, then we should be really concerned that the market is going to go down. But it's got other support here, 1130, and on the left there is a lot of trading here, a lot of support here. So these people who are there, who have bought it here, they're going to support this thing. So I think that's the reason here. This left hand side of the chart will probably hold at the 50-day moving average. I cannot be sure, but nobody is. And so we can just read what this chart is telling us. And the stochastic is very oversold, so it's going to get oversold a little bit more. So what? And let's put a McClellan oscillator and see how the McClellan oscillator oversold and overbought conditions are doing here. It's at a reading of minus 144, pretty low, and it's oversold, so it's still, the market has a real chance here to sell some more and then bounce off right after Thanksgiving, hopefully. This week, I don't know if it's going to rally back up here in time. With that said, let's go take a look at what else is happening here on the dollar. Why the stock market is going down here. Take a look at this dollar, which has been rising here. Today, this made a very bullish candle here. And this bullish candle here is also breaking this downward trend line that it has been in the downward trend line. Remember, they lowered the dollar, and the dollar started bouncing right back up here again, the currency. Well, it is at 79.58, the dollar future index. What we're looking here is /DX, dollar USD index futures on the dollars, and they are just very bullish today. So that's why also the equities are going down here, and they're making this situation as such. Let's take a look at the broad market also, what it is doing on RUT, and I'm planning to get some positions in here on RUT as soon as possible, maybe tomorrow morning, which I'm going to be doing here. Let's look at 50-day moving average on RUT, and it is hanging in here with that stairway, and then it has a possibility that it can still hit 700 or 719 or 710, something like that. It's oversold, extremely oversold here. Technology, let's go back and take a look at technology. Today was a very bad day here in the market. The market sold off. Technology sold off a little bit, but not as 34 points. Nasdaq NDX did, and its 50-day moving average is sitting here 2075, so it's still 25-35 points. It can still make it down here. As to some leading stocks, let's start moving and start looking at what these stocks are doing. We're holding positions here right now on Apple. And Apple just made a big white candle yesterday and then it sold off here. So whatever they gained here, they just took off the table right before a major holiday. They said, okay, heck, we need to get our groceries or Thanksgiving turkey. Let's go ahead and pull the cash out of this thing. So that's what exactly happened here. It's nowhere. It's a no-brainer. It's not going anywhere. It's not going to sell off. It's going to maximum it can do is hit 300 again. And it's got a lot of volume here today, 18 million shares, so that's not much. And on the other one, AMZN, and let me get that in here very quickly. Amazon did the same thing. They powered this thing up yesterday and took everything off the table next day. And on NFLX is still holding very strong. That thing is just a rocket. That Netflix is very strong. And let me see what it is. We got some few seconds here. Netflix still holding 187. That's all for today, and I'll talk to you soon.